Situated about 60 kilometers south of Windhoek, the Groot Aub settlement is home to about 6,000 inhabitants, many of whom are small-scale farmers. Having access to this open land is the primary source of livelihood for the people in this community. The CGC Agricultural Training Center is one of the many horticulture projects and training centers that are equipping aspiring farmers with the necessary skills to excel in the agricultural sector while serving as a subsistence food hub for the Groot Aub settlement and reliable supplier of fresh produce for the environs of Windhoek. Established in 2012, the CGC Agricultural Training Center seeks to make meaningful contributions to sustainable community development, food security, and employment creation by empowering individuals and communities to be food self-sufficient through developing sustainable food production projects that are easy and low cost and can be easily sustained. The Agricultural Training Center started off as a poultry project in 2012. It, however, did not yield the desired results due to market penetration difficulties. This, according to the founder of the project, Israel Makemba, redirected his focus to setting up an agricultural training center.
We started with almost 10,000 beds at this particular place. But at the end of the day, those chickens made us a lot of troubles, because the offtake was not there. When you try to go into the market to sell them, they want specialized cuts like breasts, drumsticks, thighs and the like. And we had no facilities to do that. We could only sell a whole bed. And it became a huge problem. But what we have realized is that we are pace setters, because people started producing chickens all around here because of that project which we have started with. And we realized that I think we need to maintain our education character, because we are lovers of imparting skills into the youth. And we said, why don't we have a vocational in agriculture? That's how we came up with developing this center into a vocational training.
Upon inception in 2016, the center had no enrollment until it met the Namibia Training Authority standards in 2021. The college had its first intake of 10 students following its accreditation that year.
We started around 2016 to develop it into agriculture. We had NTA people coming in 2017, and it was condemned and said this is we told them the idea is that we are going to be a vocational. They said no, we don't work on ideas, we want things to see with our own eyes. But come 2019, when they came back, they were excited and encouraged us to continue. In 2016 we were not having any student. It was only developing the infrastructure for it to be appreciated by Namibia Training Authority. So it was just ourselves with our workers, because the builders, we have them here. So it was a process whereby we were trying to establish our institution to be in line with the requirements of Namibia Training Authority. It took us long, I think 5 years total, until 2021 when we were finally accredited.
The students gain practical insights into aspects of agriculture such as rabbit rearing, poultry and pig farming, crop production, oyster mushroom production, hydroponic fodder production, irrigation, as well as irrigation system management. One of the graduates, David Nakatana, described the training they have received as useful, stating that he has used the practical skills he obtained to start a home garden from which he feeds his family. Nakatana is part of the first intake.
So I came here in the reason of the school. So I started as the first student in agriculture. So we started our level 2. So in agriculture, because me, I'm very interested in agriculture from the beginning. So I was doing agriculture from grade 1 to grade 12. So then I failed grade 12. Then I decided to come and continue with at the college with agriculture. Yeah, we learn a lot of things. Some of them that we even didn't learn at the previous grade, so we meet them here, and that help us to add more knowledge, and we gain experience, especially on practicals. So because the previous grade we were just learning agriculture as the theory, but we didn't do the practical.
The successes of the CGC Agricultural Training Center does not go without challenges. According to Mukumba, power supply and a poor road infrastructure remain perennial challenges for the center.
The issues of the road networks, when you are visiting our place, I think you have witnessed it yourselves, because it's a rugged terrain and not friendly to smaller cars, but all the same we are here and you are seeing the infrastructure. It's only 2.5 kilometers from the bridge, whereby even it's not 2.5 kilometers because the other place is graveled already. It's only 500 meters to this place, which needs some grading up to the gate here. Then the power story is the biggest challenge which we are having here. We have machinery, equipment, which are stored in the workshop. Those machineries, we could have been doing a lot of things here. You see, the place is big, such that we wanted to venture into joinery, welding, plumbing and all other things, but we can't do that because we don't have power. Currently we are having solar, some few panels on the other side there. That's the ones which we are using for lighting purposes, that's all. But the correct power to use, it's a generator.
For upcoming farmers such as Nakatana, they continue to contend with the hardships of watering their crops. Nakatana says they often experience lack of water or a low water flow.
So since I started this college, I managed also to set up my own simple garden at home, so that I cannot take the thing outside. So I managed to make my own garden where I can take my vegetable and eat at home. So, but the challenge that I have there is water, because water there is very far, it's not near. But I used to carry 2 containers of water each and every day. Since after school, I go with 2 containers of water, then I irrigate my crops.
Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, Kalesh Lightwine, accompanied by Rural Development Minister Erastus Utoni, took a trip to the settlement earlier this year to discuss the water woes and get to the bottom of the matter. The visiting ministers tasked experts and the city of Windhoek to attend to the water challenges that the Groot Aub residents have been complaining about for some time.